Hello, everyone, and as always, thank you for tuning in to WXOU Sports on YouTube. We are live from the OU Credit Union Arena for a women's Oakland basketball matchup, home opener against the Davenport Panthers. This exhibition game marks #1 on the calendar for this new Oakland Golden Grizzlies women's squad. I am Gavin Smilowski, your play-by-play for today, and to my left is my color commentator, Nolan Wincel. Nolan, what can we expect from today's game?
Like you said, this is going to be a new team as we got new coaching staff, new head coach, new assistant coach, and we do have a little bit of returning players like Liana Baxter, Dew Herber, and Robert Adams, but also returning to the arena, but not as an Oakland Grizzly, is Maya Mitchell, who will be playing for the Davenport University basketball team.
I mean, yeah, coming back after playing for Oakland, switching to the Panthers, I mean, it's a bit of a different view. You have a team that's playing in the GLIAC, which is a bit of a different conference than the Horizon League, a little less competitive. And as you said, for Oakland, I mean, this is a very different team. They got 3 returners. Like you mentioned, Baxter. I mean, she has been someone who's been a primary key aspect on this team over the past 4 years. Came in here as a freshman, plays center. Not a whole lot of time at the beginning, but you know, about 2 years ago, she in her junior year, she picked up the pace, got a lot of starting time. I think we can expect her to be playing quite a bit this year as well. Jazzy Dupre-Hebert, someone who transferred here her sophomore year. She's coming back for the Grizzlies. And of course, Serenity Roberts-Adams, also a returner. The biggest thing here, I think, is going to be a coaching change. I mean, you had Jeff Tungett, who completed his career here with the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Keisha Newell is the new head coach that's coming in, and it's going to take a lot of turning around, I think. I mean, the records last year for both teams were kind of a struggle.
Yes, the struggle was probably the previous coach, Jeff Tungay, where they finished with 9 wins, 22 losses, but also 6 wins in the conference and 14 losses in the conference, which make them finish 10th.
It was just not a great start for the Grizzlies, and 9-22 overall, 6-14 in conference. That was good for 10th in the Horizon League. And with the different squad, I mean, their preseason poll is unfortunately ranked as last. So they've got a lot to prove this year. I mean, it's a bit of a younger team. You got freshmen coming in here, a lot of new faces, but not much different can be said about the Davenport Panthers. They were 6-22 on the year, 4-16 in conference, which is 9th out of the 11 teams in the GLIAC. So both teams kind of looking to switch things around here tonight. It's going to be a very different team that we're going to be seeing here compared to what we've typically seen in the past. So welcome again, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We have another year of Oakland Golden Grizzlies women's basketball broadcasted right here on WXOU Sports. And we will be starting shortly as both teams bring their players out to the floor. It's interesting, Nolan. I'm not sure what we're going to see today. An exhibition matchup against a much weaker team. I mean, statistically, you got a team that's playing for the GLIAC coming up to play Oakland on the blacktop. I'm just not sure how it's going to go, but both teams have something to prove today.
Yes, it is an exhibition, so we don't know if they're going to go 100% or they're going to play this game, find out what they struggle in, and get ready for the new season.
I definitely think that is the biggest part, is getting, you know, your roster set as we get into this year. And the tip goes to the Panthers. Ball up top, almost dribbled, taken away immediately by Oakland as they're on top of them. Lurig almost takes that, and that's from the corner for Davenport. That one off target, but offensive rebound. Taking it back out, up near the three-point line, swinging the ball across, Baxter to the defender. Up top, Davenport. A lot of motion underneath, but not a lot of movement, and that's going to be a foul called on the Golden Grizzlies to start this game. That one's going to go on Layla Gold, the junior from Indianapolis, transfer from Valparaiso. Ball up top. This is Davenport. They look to cut in the corner. A little bit of movement, not a whole lot up top, though.
She's trying to go in. She shoots, hit the rim, off the rim. Now it's back to the Golden Grizzlies.
It's just off target, and it's going to be up top for Oakland. Driving attack there, handed off to Baxter. She's got her back to the basket. That's how she plays. Out the pass is out of bounds.
And that it will be out.
And that one's going to fly out of bounds. So off target, not a great start. Very defensive game to start. That ball is going to be passed in to Neva Williams. She's got it up top, guarded by OU. Hand it off in the corner. Pelega, she's got it, goes down low, and it's going to be a foul called on the floor. That one, I believe, is going to go on Lurig, the freshman from Jackson, Wisconsin, playing here, starting for the Golden Grizzlies. Ball will be taken on the baseline. Inbound pass from Williams, down low. Back to the basket, up off the glass, and that one's going to roll in for two. First points of the night. Ball up top for the Grizzlies. Pass down to Lurig. She's open. Drives. One-handed lay off the glass. Beautiful touch for the return. 2-2. So a slow start here. 8:25 left in the first quarter. 2-2 score between Davenport and Oakland. And the trap right at the logo. That's a steal for the Grizzlies. They're in transition, and an easy lay there for two. That'll go to Angie Smith. Ball inbounded by Davenport, and right off the bat, we see this very fast full court press by the Grizzlies. Flipped across. Up top is Tony. She's one of the returners here as well. Big impact last year on the team for the Panthers. Cross-court pass, open to Williams. She's got it, takes the three. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Grizzlies. Gula, full court pass. That one's gonna go back out to Lurig. She goes in, left-handed floater. That
And
one's
a
off,
foul.
but they're gonna call foul on the floor. And that one's gonna be free throws coming up for the Grizzlies. Shooting the free throws is gonna be Lurig. And that foul is gonna go on Tony. So far, very competitive defensive game. Anything you've seen specifically, Nolan?
What I've been seeing mostly is
There's been a pretty heavy press coming out of the from Oakland on the inbounds passes, and so far I think that's been a huge deterrent for the Panthers as they look to kind of get their game going. Score 4-2, Oakland lead with 7:39 left in the first quarter. Free throws on the way for Lurig. And a little bit of discussion between Leanna Baxter and Oakland assistant coach. And the foul will not go on Tony. It's going to go on Kellington instead.
first one goes in. Last shot, and it goes in.
Nice play there. Tacking two more on the board for the Grizzlies. That's going to put the score up to 6-2.
6-2. And Davenport loses it. She goes, Golden Grizzly goes in, and that will be another two on the board, making it 8.
Good play the opposite direction for Lurig on the steal. Crossing the center court is going to be Davenport. Ball up top. Down low, wide open layup there. And that one was an easy one for the Panthers. Cross court already. Oakland on the move. Down low.
She tried going in.
That's a good shot there. Off target by Baxter. And they're going to call a jump ball. Ball will be taken out underneath by the Golden Grizzlies. It'll be Lurig who's taking it. Lurig already starting out with 6 points for this Grizzlies squad. And that ball's taken away, tipped into the backcourt. Oakland will let it roll out under the opposite baseline. So getting away with one there. Probably should have been a turnover. And they're going to give, taking it out of bounds for the Grizzlies will be Gula, the transfer. She's the graduate student, came over from Greece. Up top, full court pass. Open to Smith. Good slip feed pass down low, and she's going to draw the foul. Upcoming free throws for the Grizzlies. Score 8-4, 6:48 left to go in the first. And we have free throws on the way for the Grizzlies. Getting to the line early is a good way to get your shooting to go down. First one's good. Gold from the line. Her first points of the night, first points on the season. Second free throw on the way.
And she makes it.
That'll bump the score up to 10-4. Good start for the Grizzlies over Davenport. That press automatically on for the Grizzlies. Davenport struggling to get out of there. The Panthers, they're in transition now. Good layup. You know, that's the one thing you can't do, Nolan. If you're going to press, you have to get back if the press is broken.
I can agree more, even in any sports.
Wide open up top now in the corner. Oakland lets one fly. That one's off target, but it's rebounded by the Grizzlies. Gold, she's got the offensive board. Another shot up. That one's off target from Denson. Good rebound by Davenport, but a fight underneath. Good possession there, and they're going to call a foul. And I think that Gold thought she got in there for the jump ball, but they're going to call the foul in transition, ball back to Davenport. That's going to be 2 team fouls now on OU. Score 10-6 with 6:15 left to go in the first quarter for this opening exhibition matchup.
2 fouls for both teams.
It's been a bit of a scrappy matchup already. I mean, you've seen Oakland opened up the game with a very heavy full court press, and Davenport tried to respond on their defensive end. But Oakland has had a few moments where they've let the Panthers squeak through to get layups. Biggest thing, you know, with these exhibition games is practicing, you know, the nitty-gritty stuff like that. The press, your defensive formation, offensive plays. Davenport's got it from the corner. That's Tony. That's off target. Rebounded by the Panthers. They keep it alive. Up top near the logo. Lets another one fly. That one rolls in for 3.
10-9.
And right off the bat, Baxter gets underneath and draws the foul. We got 2 more free throws coming for the Grizzlies. So, good offensive start for Davenport. Starting the game a little bit slow, but now they've got some points on the board. Scored 10-9. Free throws on the way from Baxter. That one's off target.
Hit the rim.
Baxter looking for her first points on the season. Senior here at OU, 4th year. You got those players that kind of play into the Oakland system and stay there. They develop into great talents. You've seen quite a few of that in the past on the men's squad as well. I mean, you had Trey Townsend just a couple of years ago, Blake Lampin, 2 guys who started out on Oakland and developed their way through all the way to being great players. You know, you saw a couple of years ago that the win over Kentucky in March Madness, that all comes from people who have developed in the program for quite a while. And it's not something you see as commonly now with all the NIL deals. You see a lot of transfers. I mean, both teams, Oakland has 3 both Oakland men's and women's has 3 returners. Ball now in for Davenport. Tony's got it in the corner. Looks for a pass. Well defended as she comes across court at the elbow. That one goes out wide. 3 up and good from Davenport. Nice shot there.
As Davenport takes the lead, 12-11.
Faye Koopa knocks that down. And almost trapped there is Oakland. Baxter in transition now. She's got the ball out wide. Down low. OU goes up. That one's off target. Good offensive rebound. And fighting for 2 there is Oakland's Roberts Adams, the returner. Serenity. Beautiful play. And right away, the press is active for Oakland. Davenport finds Tony in the corner. That's going to be Axtell. That one's off target. And some substitutions for Davenport. And we're going to get a media timeout here in the arena. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you shortly. Score 13-12, Oakland lead with 4:49 to go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. WXOU is brought to you by Wildfire Prevention. Smokey Bear has a reminder for all of us. Only you can prevent wildfires. For decades, he's taught us how to prevent unwanted wildfires through his safety tips, like using the drown, stir down, feel method for putting out campfires. Every responsible action makes a difference. Learn more of wildfire prevention tips at smokeythebear.com. We are back here in the OU Credit Union Arena. 4:49 left to go in the first quarter. Score 13-12. Not really, at least not the score that I was expecting, Nolan, get leading into this game.
Mostly at the beginning, I'm actually very surprised in what a interception and a scrap on the ground.
And that's a quick way to open up. Yes, I mean, a very competitive game to start. I'm surprised. So Davenport really showing up, playing well. And they're going to call a jump ball on that one, and the Panthers will take over on the sideline. Back in for Davenport will be Tony and Schroeder, two of the returners coming back.
As a friendly reminder, the score is Oakland 13, Davenport 12. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game, in the first period.
First quarter, almost to an end, about halfway through. Up top is the Panthers. In the corners, Tony. She lets one fly. That one's on target, and another three from Davenport. I mean, that's been the difference so far. Overall, great shooting from three. Three made threes already for Davenport. And almost trapped again is Oakland. Outlet pass to the three-point line. Over in the corner is Lorick, down low. And that's a bucket for Adams. She's got two more.
No one was even guarding in the area, so she took advantage and invaded that space just for the point.
Up top is Tony. She drives. Backs to the defender. Toss into the corner. Up top is Davenport. Drive there. Baseline jump shot is just off target from Williams. And that ball nearly intercepted. That's another forced jump ball. I believe that's the fourth already in this game. Davenport on target already on the defensive end.
As this is a tie game now, 15-15. 3 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Got it right this time.
Oakland up top. Ball in for the Grizzlies. Looking to try to have some sort of spark to break away, but nothing yet. Lurig's got it. She drives. Right-handed off the glass. That one rails out. Rebounded by Davenport. In transition already. Finds Tony. She's open. In the corner. That three goes. That's off the iron. Rebounded by the Grizzlies, and they're going to push offensively. Reach and foul there called to stop the breakaway. Good foul there by Davenport. Hannah Schroeder steps in. Slows down the transition offense. Schrader picks up her first personal foul. Up top, it'll be Lurig. At the logo, passes the Belfour logo. In the corner over to Baxter. She's up top. Full swing all the way to the opposite side. Coming across is OU. Great defensive possession. That one's off target. It's going to go off of the hip of Davenport. That's Covington getting in there for a great defensive stop on the driving Denson for the Grizzlies. Ball taken out of bounds by Lurig. Finds Denson. She goes up opposite with the left hand. That one's just off target. Rebounded by Baxter. That one's also off target. And a good board there. That's Tony. Davenport in transition now. The Panthers cross midcourt. Ball back up to Tony up top. Backs to the defender. She drives. Tosses it off. Free throw line. Out into the corner again. Davenport, a lot of movement here on offense. She goes up with the right hand off the back iron. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Keeping it alive is Polega. Oakland now in transition. Lurig takes the free throw line jump shot, and that one's in for two.
As the Davenport goes across the logo.
It's going to be up top now for the Panthers. Williams looks to drive. Hands it off. Three on the way. That one's off again. Good board by Oakland. They look to push it. Smith. She's got it up top.
Looking somewhere to pass.
Guarded by Williams. Up top at the Belfour logo. That'll be Baxter. Guarded Swung in the corner to Lurig. High screen there from Baxter. She gets the roll in the corner. Wide open three. Off back iron. Rebounded by Davenport and hitting the deck. This is going to be Jeers, and that will be Davenport ball. Foul called on Angie Smith. Subbing into the game will be Dupre-Hebert for the Grizzlies as she takes out Denson.
As even fouls now, 4 fouls for both Davenport and Grizzlies. Score is 17, Oakland, Davenport 15. Very intense start at the beginning of this game, don't you say, Gavin?
It's a close defensive matchup for sure, Nolan. I mean, it's been back and forth. Oakland barely with the lead now with 1:51 to go. Up top now is the Panthers. Driving, great crossover, and that rolls in for 2. Great play there by Williams. In transition, the press almost squeezes the ball from Oakland, but they got in transition. That one's off target. It'll be a foul called on the Panthers. 2 free throws on the way for the Grizzlies. Oakland attacking the rim, trying to break this press. I mean, it opened up with Oakland being heavy press, but I mean, there's been a lot of full court press out of the backcourt from Davenport as well.
And that will be a miss. As one more free throw for Oakland.
Gula's at the line.
And it's good.
I apologize. That was Angie Smith. She knocks down her second free throw. In transition already, Williams. And that ball nearly poked away by Lurig. Beautiful steal there. And my dad used to call that the old man steal. Come from around. Good. Pokes it away. Ball possession stays with Davenport, but stops the fast break. Ball inbounded. Williams up top for Davenport. The Panthers looking to get something in transition. Henderson's got it. Driving. And that one passed out.
Driving in.
Another good attempt there. And that ball's going to be stolen. Lurig in transition. But she's got a trailer. That one off the glass for 2.
Making it 20-17. Oakland 20, Davenport 17 with 1 minute left in the quarter.
Mackenzie Lurig, one of the freshmen. Great start in this game already for the Grizzlies. She's got 8 points, and that's going to be a forced travel at the logo. You can't do that. Ball heading back to the Grizzlies. Another good defensive possession off of a make just to try to give them some sort of momentum to break away from this one-possession game we've seen so far. Lurig will have the ball up top, guarded by Williams. Calls for the Hebert screen. Driving now to the block. Trap down low. Dupre-Hebert, she drives all the way in the corner to Lurig. Lurig keeps it. Swings it back up top for the Grizzlies. Gold's got it, and that's a shot clock violation. Great response there from the Panthers. That's the kind of defense you need coming out of a traveling violation, and they're going to call a timeout. I believe the Panthers with 35 left here in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with you guys shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. It's a close matchup, 20-17. Oakland with the lead over Davenport. Bit of a surprising start. I don't think it's really what, we were expecting to begin this game. Davenport, a team coming out of the GLIAC. Oakland, a team that's, playing in the Horizon League and used to some very high competition. They're struggling early. Both teams came in with something to prove. Not great records in their regular season. Oakland had finished 10th in the Horizon League, whereas Davenport finished 9th out of 12 in the GLIAC. So both teams coming in with something to prove, and so far I think it's been a lot more Davenport than Oakland.
And surprisingly, there has been no free throws for Davenport, as the percentage of chances of 3 throws is 75% for Oakland, and as of now, they have made 6 out of 8 free throws.
Tony lets that one fly, and that's off target. In the corners, Williams. She lets one go. That one's a 2. Knocks it down. Yes, I think that's one of the big differences. I'm happy you pointed that out. No free throws so far from Davenport. We have 5 seconds on the clock in transition. Avere's got it. She lets one go at the buzzer. That one rattles out.
And doesn't make it. Even the buzzer cannot save it.
So it'll be scored 20-20. Tie game at the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you for quarter number 2. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to quarter number 2 here on the Blacktop for an exhibition matchup between the Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Davenport Panthers. What a start it's been on this beautiful Tuesday evening here in Auburn Hills, Michigan. The fall vibes are here. Cold weather is finally here. It's sweater weather. It's Halloween coming up this week. It's a good environment to open up some Oakland basketball here.
I can definitely agree on that. And statistically, there is more three-point throws for Davenport, where they have made 4 out of 10 with 40%. But also with the free throws, it is 6-8.
And down low, just to open it up, an easy play there. That's going to go in for Jeers, as she has 2 more for the Panthers to take the lead. In the corner now, it's Smith. She's got it. Guarded closely by Jeers. Down over to back to Smith. In the corner now is Gold. Full course pass. Smith fakes it. She drives. Spin move up with the left hand. That one's off the bottom of the backboard. Rebounded by Davenport. They're in transition quickly. They're looking to run out of the break. Jeers has got it. Outlet pass out to Tony. She's been known to shoot from out there. Good defense there, but a foul called. I believe that's going to be a blocking foul. They're going to assess that to Gula. Not sure. I mean, that looked like a very clean play, but they're going to get her. Early foul here in this quarter. Started off.
I think it was very clean.
It seemed like a good play, but they're going to call the block. Ball now up top. This is Jeers again. Over in the corners, Tony. She shoots from out there off target. Good rebound, though, by Davenport, and that one rims out. Lucky bounce. Oakland gets bailed out on that defense possession, but they're moving now. Lyrig has got it. Backdoor cut, blocked there off the foot of Polega for Davenport. I mean, you can't block it with your feet. The ball still remains with Oakland, but I mean, it's a good defensive possession because that was a wide open backdoor cut coming from Gold. Lyrig saw it. Possession remains with Oakland. Baxter at the logo up top. That's going to be Gula. Full swing to Lyrig. She drives up with the right hand. Ooh, beautiful touch off the glass for 2. Nice play.
It is.
That's going to tie the game up at 22 with a free throw on the way. And off the bat, Lyrig opening up with 12 points. A great performance to begin the game for the freshman.
Yet another free throw for Oakland, still none from Davenport. She makes that one, that makes 7 out of 9.
Ball up top now in the backcourt for Tony. The Panthers have it. Press broken there. Full court pass in the corner. Wide open is Polega. She lets one go. Down low to her teammate. She's open now on the block. Polega up with 1 and 1. Free throws on the way for the Panthers. And a great response. Davenport will just not go away. Oakland cannot catch a break on the defensive end. Score 24-23 with an upcoming free throw. 8:25 to go in the second quarter. And Davenport they're controlling this game right now. It's all Davenport. Free throws on the way.
First free throw for Davenport.
Polega finally getting to the line. They get a call. Free throws in. Stretches the lead to 2. And a stolen at half court by Polega, and she draws the foul. Just getting to the ball first. I mean, Davenport has brought the energy here to the blacktop. You know, you got an exhibition matchup. Oakland bringing in, you know, considerably a weaker team, but they have stepped up the aggression, and they've been first to the ball every single time, and it has made a huge difference as they lead the game 25-23.
As that foul seemed to be a personal foul on Oakland, 25 Smith and Julie.
And up top now will be Schroeder. Schroeder's got it. Guarded by Lyrig. Back up top. That's Koopa. Swung again over to Gears. Couple seconds on the shot clock. Dribbles off her foot. Polega. That's out of bounds. Oakland catching a break on the defensive end with the chance to tie it. 1 possession game, 2-point lead for the Panthers. Up top now, it'll be Angie Smith. She's got it for OU. Picked up by Polega at half court. Polega forced a turnover in the last possession. And they're going to call a carry. She forces another one. Great defense here by the Panthers in both the full court and the half court. That's another turnover for the Grizzlies. It'll be the 6th on the game. Up top now, it'll be Schrader. She's got it to the free throw line. Out in the corner to Polega. Up top, Tony. Spin move. She's guarded by the smaller Lyrig, and that's just not going to happen. Great ability to recognize that mismatch for Tony as she drops in 2 for the Panthers.
As the score is 23 Oakland, Davenport 27. 7 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second quarter.
And it's going to be a foul down low there. That one's going to be assessed to the Panthers. So Oakland, once again, going to take the ball out of bounds. No free throws assessed. And it'll be a line change for Davenport. And Oakland will also do a quick switch. Trying to, Oakland trying to get some new faces out there as well to maybe jumpstart some sort of offense.
As that was a personal foul on Davenport, Tony Ellie.
That one's off target. And another foul. This one's going to be called on, I believe, the Grizzlies. Yep. And Angie Smith will check out. Coming back in is Dupre Hebert.
Personal foul on Oakland. Same person. And Julie.
Up top, it'll be Williams. She hands it off. Gage lets one fly. That's off target. And it's going to be rebounded by Davenport. Mitchell keeps it alive. Down low, wide open floater. That one will be Koopa as she gets 2 more. She's got 5 today.
As Davenport taken a little massive lead of 29-23.
Ball up top. It'll be OU with it. Cut down. Baseline jump shot. Good move there. But that one rattles out. Just an unfortunate miss. Good shot creation there from Gula. In transition now is Axtell. She's got it. Tosses it over to Gajua, and that's off target. Another miss there on a good offensive possession by Davenport. Oakland will get it. Taking it out of bounds. Gold back into the game with Gula, Baxter, Denson, and Dupre-Hebert for Oakland. For Davenport, they got Axtell, Williams, Mitchell, Koopa, and Gajwa. And it's a traveling violation there. And Davenport bench is very excited. Another forced turnover. Make that 6 now in total for the Grizzlies. Up top, Williams has got it. Down low, that's Koopa. She's got Gula on her back. Down to the block. Right-handed layup off the glass. And that one bounces out. But recovering possession as the ball goes out of bounds will be Davenport, taken out on the baseline.
Yes, a offensively rebound by Davenport.
Serenity Roberts-Adams comes back into the game. Inbound pass for Davenport. That's swung to the corner. Mitchell, she goes up off glass, off target, but she'll draw the foul. 2 free throws coming up for the Panthers. I think that's been one of the biggest problems so far, as you were saying, Nolan. They just have not hit or not had very many free throw attempts.
As it was a personal foul on Oakland Roberts-Adams.
And these free throws are brought to you by Ending Hunger. Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table, and you can join that movement to end hunger by donating, volunteering, and advocating so everyone can live a full life. Together, we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. In transition will be OU. Back to the basket is Serenity Adams, and they're going to call a foul down low. I think free throws on the way once again for the Grizzlies. And they've shot plenty of those today. And another full line change. Davenport getting everyone, fresh legs. I think that's been the real difference, Nolan, as we keep talking about how Davenport has had this aggression and urge to get to the ball first. And I think it has a lot to do with these full line subs where they're switching out everyone, getting in fresh legs. And there's just a motivation factor every time. They have some of their higher scores are split between the lines, so it's not one weaker line coming in for a stronger line every time. It's a very even matchup every time. And Oakland has struggled to keep up with that, as they have just simply not played as many players as the Panthers have.
As you say, was the aggressiveness on trying to get the ball. I think they're being too aggressiveness. As you can tell, they have gotten themselves a lot of free throws, fouls.
Down low is Adams. She goes up off glass. Good rebound, though. And she'll draw a second one. Once again, as you're saying, they've been great on loose balls getting there, but I think that speed they've been playing with on the defensive end has resulted in quite a few fouls, as well as, like you're saying, we got free throws number 10 and 11 coming from the Golden Grizzlies as a team, whereas Davenport has only shot 3. They have a total of 9 personal fouls, same as Oakland, but I think the biggest difference has been where the fouls are being committed. Oakland, they're committing these fouls in the backcourt or in their situation on offense, which has resulted in more turnovers. Whereas Oakland is getting down low to the basket. They're using their size and their strength to draw those fouls and get free throws.
As there have been 5 turnovers in this quarter on Davenport and 6 on Oakland.
And an offensive rebound off the missed free throw. OU keeping it alive. Gula. That pass goes out to Gold. She lets one fly and knocks it down for 3. That'll cut the lead to 3. 29-26, 5:35 left to go in this half.
And if I'm correct, I think that will be the first free throw on Oakland.
Oakland finally knocking down their first 3. It's got to be some sort of switch on offense if they're going to come back into this game. Williams has got a beautiful step back behind the back crossover. Off target. Lyra gets the rebound. She's already headed in transition. Pushing the ball. Dupre-Hebert is open. She lets one go. And there's number 2. Another 3 going in for the Grizzlies, and we got a tie ball game. 29-29. In transition, and responding is Davenport. Henderson gets the 2. Back and forth, neither of these teams slowing down on offense. It'll be Grizzlies ball at the logo. It's Gula. She's guarded close by Williams, and that ball nearly taken away, but a foul called on the Panthers. Oakland will retain possession on the sideline. What a set of events, back and forth. And 4:46 left to go. And finally, the media timeout can be called as there's a break in possession. Score 32-29, lead to Davenport. 4:46 left to go. We are going to take a quick break here on WXOU. We will be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to WXOU Sports on YouTube. We are back to this women's college basketball exhibition game matchup between our Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Davenport Panthers. The score 31-29 with 4:46 left to go in this half. This game is brought to you by lung cancer screening. You want to be cool, which led you to smoking, which led you to smoke a pack a day. Then you met that special someone, which led to starting a life with them, which led to you wanting to live a longer life, which led to you quitting. Then you heard you may be at risk for lung cancer, which led you to getting a low-dose CT scan. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to a doctor today and learn more at savedbythescan.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and Ad Council. So, Nolan, it's been a very back-and-forth game, a bit more than what we would expect, a bit of a closer matchup. I mean, what have we seen so far leading into this, out of this timeout?
It shows that 3 points is being lead by Davenport, but the free throws, or what I like to call it, the birdies, is being led by Oakland, was 7-11.
I think that's the reason they've been able to stay in this game. I mean, Davenport shooting more threes and knocking down more threes. Oakland behind in that category, but as you said, the free throws have kept them in it. They're playing very aggressive up close, and that has resulted in a bit of a foul differential. I mean, you've got 10 total fouls on Davenport, 9 on the Golden Grizzlies, as that first free throw goes down for Gula. Filipa Gula, the transfer from Greece.
She shoots, and this goes in!
She's got her first and second points of the game. In transition now, Williams for Davenport. She's got it up top, guarded by Gold. Pass down low to Tony. Tony facing Lyric. Full court pass, almost read there by the Grizzlies. Jeers has got it. Up top, guarded by Serenity Adams. Flipped out wide to Pelega. She drives up, right hand off target. Rebounded by Davenport. That one's off target though. Good defensive stand there by Roberts Adams as she forces the offensive possession. Score 31-31 with 4:11 to go. Pass down low, Gold, she's wide open. Oakland's offense is flowing now.
Breaking that tie, Oakland is in the lead by 33 and Davenport 31. In the lead by 2, and see how long Oakland can keep up that lead.
Ball, cross-court pass over to Jeers. She's got it, drives. Guarded by 3 Grizzlies, forces one up, and that's going to be an air ball. Gold taking advantage. She's in transition. And that one's taken away, but Serenity Adams ends with the down low. Off target on the free throw. Good defensive stand there. Tony's got the ball for the Panthers. Ball crosses midcourt. Williams up top, guarded by Dupree-Hebert. Back and forth, Tony with the high screen. She switches on to Gula. In the corner is Polega for the Panthers. She drives, tosses up that shot. Air ball off target. Just an unfortunate shot there. And that'll go back to Oakland. A good defensive stand for the Grizzlies. Now with the chance to finally extend this lead to more than one possession. It'll be Gold taking it out of bounds. Trotter comes in for the first time for her first minutes today for the Golden Grizzlies. Up top, it'll be Gula. In the corner to Dupree-Hebert. She finds Gold. All the way in the corner again to Gula. She's got it, guarded close by Schrader. Gula attacks. That one's going to be off target. Foul called on the Panthers, so 2 more free throws on the way for the Grizzlies.
Another free throw for the Grizzlies.
Oakland with the chance to extend this game to a 2-possession lead for the first time. And Davenport just looking to try to get something going on offense. They have had a bit of a slow start out of this timeout. Haven't scored in about 2 minutes. 1 of their last 8 field goals.
Oakland has 9 out of 13 free throws. I take that back. 10 out of 14 free throws.
Shooting well from the line, 70% right now. Oakland trying to maintain that lead. Free throw right here gives them the chance to take the 2-possession game. That one's up, and it's good. 4-point lead for the Grizzlies, 35-31 with 2:57 to go.
Oakland still has the lead.
Up top now, it'll be Williams. She's guarded by Lyrig. Williams down low to Tony. Tony, back to the basket. Down low, backdoor cut. Wide open in the corner now is Mitchell. She lets one fly off target. Rebounded by Williams, though. Great possession there. Tony, she's up top. Way downtown. That one's off the front of the rim. That'll bounce out. Oakland ball once again. Good defensive possession there by the Grizzlies. Much needed defensive possession by the Grizzlies as well. And the ball will be taken up by Gula. Crosses half court. The Grizzly logo. Williams, the defender. In the corner. Trotter's got it. Gives it back up to Gold. Cross court to Gula. She looks. Back up to Gold. Down low. Back to the back, it is Denson. That one goes out. Gula lets one fly. That's off target. Deflected out by the Panthers, but kept alive by Dupree-Hebert. Oakland's got it back up near the Grizzly logo. It'll be Gula up top, running the offense. Pressed hard by Williams. Ball out of her hands. At the elbow will be Gold. She drives. And Mitchell, the defender, that one's off target. Gold gets her own miss. Goes up again. And another foul called on Tony. That's going to be her second personal foul of the night. And more free throws on the way for the Grizzlies. Oakland just exposing Davenport's interior defense. You can see you got coming into the game now is Leanna Baxter looking to try to take advantage of those personal fouls down low on Tony. Only 5 personal fouls allowed until a foul out, so already being at 2, it's a risk keeping her in here in the first half. 1:49 left to go in the first half. Free throw here will put it at 37-31. That one's on target.
That makes 13 out of 17 free throw Oakland have missed.
Davenport not getting the 3. I mean, we saw 3 free throws, I want to say, Nolan, last quarter. We were saying, you know, oh, they're getting into their free throw shooting now, but there's been nothing since. So Oakland has really maintained a good defensive possession down low since the beginning of the second quarter. Ball up top, crossover. And mid-range jump shots off target, rebounded by the Grizzlies. Pushing in transition is Gula. She's got it. Up with the right hand. Off the glass, off target. Tony misses the rebound, and falling to the floor will be Baxter. That's going to be a foul called on the Grizzlies. Tony's slow to get up, but she'll be all right. Foul called on the floor.
Personal foul on Oakland.
I'm not really sure what. A little bit of discussion between the refs.
I take that back. The personal foul is actually on Davenport.
Okay, no, they did assess it to, okay. They were discussing was the foul on Baxter or Tony. They're gonna give it to Baxter. Possession remaining with Davenport. That would have been a bad foul call there on Tony. I mean, it would have put her at 3. Now, up top, Panthers. Up with the right hand is Schrader. That's off target. Rebounded by Baxter. Leaking out for the Grizzlies is Gula. She's got it in transition at the Grizzly logo. Slows it up out to the Belfour logo. Baxter up top. Full swing in the corner. Driving is the Grizzlies ball. Nearly taken away there by Williams. Good read. Remains with Oakland. Down low. That one goes in. Good possession there.
45 seconds left in the first half. Oakland 39, Davenport 31.
Cross-court pass over to Williams. She's got it to Tony. And that's going to be an off-ball foul called on Oakland. And you can see, I mean, new coach Keisha Newell was not happy at her team for that. It's just unnecessary foul there on Trotter. Free throw lines, or free throw is on the way.
I believe this is their third free throw.
Off target from Tony. 16-2 run over the last 5 minutes for the Grizzlies. I mean, it's been a real different game from what we were discussing at the end of the first quarter. 39-31, 36 seconds left to go in the first half.
And
second free throw was good for Tony.
Their free throw is 2-2-6. Not a very good percentage.
And a steal off the inbounds, kept alive by Davenport. And that's going to be Williams from the corner, off target. Rebounded by Baxter. Gula, the outlet pass, crosses the Grizzly logo, slows it down with 24 seconds to go. Shot clock will be off. Driving for the Grizzlies. Good handoff, up top Trotter, but an offensive foul called on Gula. Great positioning there by the Panthers. They're going to draw the charge, take the basket away. Lead stays at 7.
Offensive foul on Oakland on Felipe.
That's a good read there. Felipe Gula in transition runs over the Davenport defender. 12 seconds to go. Tony says, let's hurry it up. Mitchell up top. She's got it. Guarded closely by the Grizzlies. Full swing over in the corner. Schrader's got it. Finds Williams again, who goes up with a teardrop off target. And that'll be the end of the first half. And score 39-32 going into halftime. Oakland with the lead. We're going to take a break here for halftime. You are listening to WXOU Sports on YouTube. We'll be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube for a second half of women's college basketball. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies taking on the Davenport Panthers in an exhibition matchup here on the Blacktop. Home opener for the Golden Grizzlies. First game of the year for the Grizzlies. Looking to try to, fix their offense, fix their defense, just get into the groove of things until they actually start their season. Score 39-32, 7-point lead. Quite an interesting first half, wasn't it, Nolan?
It was very aggressive. Even physically, which caused a lot of free throws for Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland taking advantage of the physicality that Davenport had played with, drawing a lot of fouls and getting a lot of free throws. Ball will be to Oakland to start this half. Up top, it's Smith. She hands it over to Lierig. Lierig crosses over. Good pass down low to Baxter. And they're going to call a blocking foul. No continuation there. That one's off. It'll be taken out underneath. See, in the great sport of soccer, they call that advantage. But unfortunately, not something they have here in college basketball. Basket does not count. It'll be taken out underneath. And a little bit of a discussion. Lierig will take it out for the Grizzlies on the baseline. And they're going to call. I am not sure how they're calling this. There seems to be a lot of confusion. This must be a new rule. They're going to count the basket and the Grizzlies get the ball. That's odd. Either way, Oakland with possession. That one's off target. Ball off the chest of Gold. That'll be turned over. Yeah, Nolan, I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. A foul was called off ball as the shot was being taken. So they counted the basket and they gave the possession back to the Grizzlies.
I'm trying to even compliment what just happened.
Ball down low. It's going to be Polega, and that one off the hands of Davenport. Slow start here. Oakland gets the ball back. 41-32, 9:25 to go here in the first half. Quick start for the Grizzlies. And right off the bat, almost all in on one side of the court press for Davenport. They're not letting Oakland get out easy. Gula's got it. Finds Lierig at half court. She passes. It's now a 1-on-3. She goes up with the left hand off target. Baxter with the rebound. Keeps it alive. And a foul called. And it's actually going to be called a travel on Leanna Baxter. Ball goes back to Davenport. Taken out by Tony. The point guard, Williams. She's got 5 today. Very even across the board. Tony with 5, her with 5, and Jeers with 5. Polega's got 3. Ball in the hands of Covington. She gives it up to Tony. Tony facing up Baxter. Passes it back out to Covington. Guarded by Gold. Handed off. This one to Jeers. Full court pass over to Williams. She goes up, slips right by, but a good defensive possession there for Baxter. Oakland keeps it. In transition now, the Grizzlies. Gula's got it up top. She's running the offense for the Grizzlies. Wide open pass down low. And Angie Smith with 2. And a good start here for the Grizzlies. Up 11 now, 43-32. And slowing down the offense is William for Davenport. She drives, tosses it back out to Tony. Up top will be Covington. Handing off to Jeers. Full court swing over to Williams. She's got it in the corner. And that one shot taken by Polega off target. Rebounded by the Panthers, and a good bucket back in off the block for Tony.
Even though Davenport did score a point, it is still 43 Oakland, Davenport 34.
And they're going to call a foul there on Davenport once again. Right off the bat, that's already 2 personals on Davenport.
Oakland is in the lead by 9, but Davenport already got 2 fouls under them.
Ball will be taken out of bounds by the Grizzlies. Inbound pass on the block. Smith, she's got it. Tosses it all the way back up. Guarded by Davenport. At the Grizzly logo. Ball nearly lost, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Davenport. That one's going to go on Schrader. And ball remaining with the Grizzlies. It'll be taken out of bounds by Gula. She's got it all the way up top. That'll go to Gold. Down low is Baxter. Back to the basket. She goes up with one off target. Rebounded by Koopa, and that'll be a foul called on Baxter once again, just underneath the basket. That's going to be her third personal. That puts her and Smith at 3 now. 13 total personal fouls for the Grizzlies, 15 total for Davenport. Crossing court is Schrader. Past the Grizzly logo. Hands it off to Axtell. Full swing over to the Belfour logo. That one's stolen by Gula in transition for the Grizzlies. She's got it. Lets one fly from 3 in transition. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Baxter. Keeps the play alive for the Grizzlies. And a traveling violation called on OU. And that'll be Davenport basketball. 43-34, 7:09 to go. Checking back in is Serenity Roberts-Adams for the Grizzlies. Up top, this will be Schroeder. Fakes the handoff, cuts down to the baseline. Free throw line pass, wide open for Axtell. She takes it, and an easy J for 2.
36 Davenport, Oakland 43 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter, right?
That one's taken away by Axtell. Good steal there. Staying in it is Davenport in the corner. It's going to be Mitchell. Back out to Axtell, guarded by Baxter. Cuts to the elbow. And a fake shot there allows the lane. Baseline J on target. Up, nice layup there for Davenport. Gajwa with 2. Ooh. That one off the foot.
And hit someone. It's hit a good thing cheerleader got that, but also it seemed like Davenport have turned around in this half, as they have scored majority of the points.
They're coming back, yeah, 43-38, 5-point lead now for the Grizzlies. Ball will be taken out of bounds by Gold. Inbounds pass, up top Gold. She's got it in the center court to Adams. Roberts-Adams nearly loses it. Attacking the rim are the Grizzlies. And that one nearly taken away, deflected out of bounds by Koopa. It'll remain with the Golden Grizzlies. Taking it out for Oakland will be Angie Smith. She remains in the game with 3 personals. Pass out to Baxter up top at the Oakland Grizzly logo. Takes a shot, Gold, down low to the elbow. And at the box, that's going to be a traveling violation called on Roberts-Adams. And it'll be Davenport basketball. 6:03 to go, 43-38 still. 5-point lead for the Grizzlies. Ball up top by Schrader. She's got it, marked by Gold. Schrader cutting baseline, keeps the ball in, barely. Corner 3 taken by Gajwa off target. Rebounded by Axtell. Call on the floor. That'll be a foul on the Grizzlies. I think they're going to give that one to, I believe, Roberts-Adams possibly. Yep, Roberts-Adams will be tacked on. She's got her second. 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes for Davenport. It's kind of turning this one around.
Which is very surprising.
And that ball nearly deflected. Axtell's got it at the block. She goes off target, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by OU. Slow in transition as Davenport's able to get back on defense. Crossing the Grizzly logo will be Smith. She's got it. Attacking the rim. Good defense by Schrader to keep her away. Down low. That one goes up. Rolls out just off target. Quick in transition is Davenport. Ball taken away. Deflected by Baxter.
Off the arm. Back into Oakland. She goes in. She shoots off the backboard and will be a foul.
I think they're going to call that one on the floor. And now possession now for Davenport, looking to try to cut this lead down to maybe even 1 possession with a 3 here.
It's a personal foul on Oakland Tortio.
Trotter, she'll take that one. Yep. Ball taken out of bounds by Davenport. Quick substitution. Coming into the game, or returning to the game, I should say. for the Golden Grizzlies is Gula. Up top, Traders got it for Davenport at the Grizzly logo.
Substituting in is Gula, and subbing out is Denson.
That one's going to be a jump ball called. Baxter on it. And the possession will belong to Davenport as Oakland takes a timeout. That'll take us actually to immediate timeout. Score 43-38 with 4:59 left to go in the third quarter. You are listening to WXOU Sports on YouTube, and we will be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. The score is 43-38 in this women's college basketball exhibition matchup between our Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Davenport Panthers. Close matchup, 4:59 left to go in this third quarter. It looked like Oakland was starting to kind of, stretch that lead out at the end of the first half and the beginning of this quarter, but Davenport's brought themselves right back in it.
Whatever happened in the locker room in Davenport, I feel like that changed the whole motive as they score another, making it 40-43.
And they cut it down to a one-possession game. Good layup there from Schroeder. Inbounds pass, Grizzlies. Baxter's got it at center court, finds Dupre-Bear in transition. It's a 2-on-1, wide open layup there for the Grizzlies, and one basket. Great play for OU. That's Trotter. That was a good possession there for the Grizzlies.
Personal foul on Davenport. Exel, as it will be a free throw. As surprisingly, there'll only be one free throw, as most of the free throws have been on Oakland. 14 out of 18.
Ball crosses half court. This will be Mitchell, and it's stolen in transition. Oakland, Dupre-Bear from the corner, knocks that one down. Beautiful three-point shot there. Cuts the lead, or brings the lead all the way up to 46-40 now. Good shot there by the Grizzlies. In transition now is Davenport. That one nearly taken away by Baxter. Good possession.
I think that was a free throw that we've seen in a while, actually, as that was the first free throw of the second half.
Ball up top This is Schrader, guarded by Lyric. Lyric returning as the point guard for the Grizzlies. Axtell's got it up top. Full court swing. Fake shot going up with the left hand, blocked. Great possession there by Gold. Oakland in transition now. Dupre-Hebert with it. Finds Gold in the corner. Ball nearly lost. Baxter up top now. Down low. Great isolation there by Trotter, but that shot's off target. And getting bailed out there on defense is Davenport. In transition, Axtell's got it. She looks to attack. Spin move. And that's going to be a traveling violation. OU gets possession back with a chance to extend the lead to double digits.
Traveling violation will be on Davenport Axel.
Returning for Davenport, number 4, Nevaeh Williams.
Baxter, center court, crosses the Grizzly logo. In the corner, finds Trotter. She goes up with the left hand, and that one's in. Trotter having a great game. She's got 7 now.
Subbing in for Davenport is Collegian, Tony, and Williams.
Up top now, it'll be Williams. She's got it. Guarded by Lyric. Attacking the rim. Ball, outlet pass in the corner. That three's up, off target. A miss there by Gajwa. In transition now again is Lyric, pushing the pace here for OU. In the corner is Gold. Heavily guarded there. Baxter with the isolation down low. That one goes in. Great possession there from the center. Leanna Baxter. And she's got 5 now.
Thank you, Layla Gold.
And that's going to take us into a timeout. Score 53-40. Oakland extending the lead. 2:52 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. We got a close game here, 53-40. OU women's basketball leading over the Davenport Panthers. And it'll be Davenport basketball, a chance to cut this lead down. Good performances all around. Tony held to only 7 right now, the primary scorer. She averaged 14 a game last year for Davenport. So Oakland doing a good job keeping her at bay. As for the Grizzlies, Lyric, the freshman, is playing fantastic. 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, along with a steal on only 1 turnover.
Score is 53 Oakland, Davenport 40. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third quarter.
It'll be Tony taking it out for Davenport. Offensive set out of this media timeout. Schroeder handling the ball, crosses the Grizzly logo. Picked up by Smith.
Also, seems like there been a substitution in. Smith is substituting with Ring.
Off target there from Tony. Oakland has the ball now in their backcourt. Guarded closely by Williams. Single man full court press. Smith's got it. High screen by Baxter. Allows the switch on to Tony. Baxter finds herself open. Fakes the three. Ball stuck at the elbow. Good handoff. Gold. She cuts. And a traveling violation once again called on the Grizzlies. Turnover. That'll be number 16 today on Oakland.
Traveling turnover on Gold. Layla Gold.
Up top,
Oakland.
it'll be Schrader. She's guarded by Gold at the logo. Into the elbow is Covington. Covington with 4 personal fouls right now, needs to be careful. Cut there, and an easy 2 for Williams on the layup.
42 on the board for Davenport. 2 minutes left.
Gold in transition. Dupré-Hebert's got it now. She attacks Tony. Back out to Gold. Up top at the logo. All the way up top will be Trotter. She cuts in. Goes in with the right hand. And a bucket there. That'll be actually Angie Smith with 2. And brings the lead back out to 13. Up top now. Wide open 3. Let go by Davenport off target. And a personal foul called on Davenport. And I believe we may be in the bonus. Free throws on the way. 5 is the bonus for each quarter with 1:18 to go. That'll be 5 personal fouls on Davenport. Free throws on the way for the Grizzlies.
Another 3 throw for the Grizzlies. How many 3 throws have it been? I keep losing count.
They have shot quite a few today, all the way up to 18 now. As for Davenport, it's only been 5, so I think that's made a huge difference in the scoreboard as Oakland's ability to get to the line.
As they are 14 out of 18. I'm sorry, 14 out of 19. And we're going to find out, would it be 14 out of 20 or 15 out of 20?
Oakland has played into the aggressiveness that we've seen from Davenport. I wouldn't call it any sort of foul baiting. It's just been a great performance down low for the Grizzlies to draw these fouls and get these free throws. Ball now in the hands of Gojua, off target. That one flies out of bounds, deflected off the hands of Gold. It'll be Davenport basketball in the corner. 1:05 to go, 55-42, 13-point lead for the Grizzlies. In the corner. That one tossed all the way up top. Williams has it. Hands it out to Polega. She goes up. Nice shot off the board. That's 5 for her now. Oakland with it now. Breaking the press. Baxter. Outlet pass down to Gula. She leaks out for an easy break. Back up top is Baxter. Down low, Roberts Adams at the block. Corner 3 is deflected. Good defense there by Polega. Taking the ball away from Gula and the Oakland women's team. And trapped here now in their court. And just barely gets out. And they're going to call, I believe, a timeout to avoid the 8-second violation. Good play there by Davenport coaching staff to keep that from being a turnover.
Oakland is in the lead by 11.
55-44 with 28 seconds to go here in this quarter. We're going to stay with you through this break as this timeout is brought to you by Safe Gun Storage. Family fire refers to a shooting that results from someone misusing an unsecured firearm from the home. Unintentional shootings, firearm suicide, and many intentional shootings are all forms of family fire. You can protect your loved ones and yourself from the threat of family fire by storing your guns more securely. Learn how to make your home safer at theendfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council. Out of this timeout, Grizzlies up by 11. OU returning their same players out there for the end of this quarter. 28 seconds to go in the third. Tony will take the ball out of bounds for the Davenport Panthers. Davenport, a team looking to try to get something new started this year. They finished 9th in the GLIAC. Not a great conference record, 6-14. we'll see what they can do to finish off this game today to prep them for their further matches. Ball outside, shot taken by Williams. That one's up, off, and it's in. Great return there by the Davenport Panthers for 2. 3 seconds on the clock. That'll bring us to the end of quarter number 3. Score 55-46, single-digit game. 9-point lead for the Grizzlies. You are listening to WXOU Sports on YouTube, and we'll be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. As we come out of this third quarter and into the fourth, the score 55-46, Oakland University over the Davenport Panthers. It'll be Oakland ball to open this quarter. Ball up top, Smith. She's guarded by Polega. Polega has been a menace on defense today. And that pass will be tipped away. Now in transition is Davenport. Williams has got it up top, finds Tony. Tony, crossover in the corner. Up with the right hand, off the glass. Off target was Polega.
There seems to be a big substitution for Oakland. Was Torrey is in, Smith, Rithering, DeHerb, and out is Baxter, Gula, Denson, and Robert Adams.
Learig in now for the Grizzlies. In transition, she takes it all the way herself with the left hand just off target, but off the hands of Faye Koopa, and it will remain with the Grizzlies underneath. OU, Learig will take it out. Guarded on the baseline by Williams. Inbound pass to Dupré-Hebert. High screen there from Gold. She receives it back on the roll. Steps out to the three-point line. Cuts down, spin to center court. Tosses into the corner to Dupré-Hebert, who lets one go. She hit one earlier. That one's off target. Rebound, back up and in by the Grizzlies. Good play there by Trotter. And now it'll be Davenport as the lead is back up to double digits. Up top, Jeers has got it, gives it up to Tony. Tony at the Grizzly logo, looking to try to get the ball a little closer to the basket. Pregula. Spolega's got it. Tosses it in the corner. Williams keeps her hand on it in the corner now, and it's stepping out of bounds is Jeers. It'll be Oakland basketball. Good play there by OU to keep the play at bay. 57-46, 8:40 to go. Lyric up top, gives it up to Dupre-Hebert. She's got it at the three-point line. Back up to the Grizzly logo. Lyric guarded close, draws the double team. That ball deflected out of bounds by Jeers. Good push for the double there, Tony and Jeers, and they're going to cause the deflection. OU keeps the ball out on the sideline. Near sideline, it'll be Gold taking it out. Inbound pass. It goes to Trotter. Trotter having a great game as well. She's got 9 tonight. Smith up top, guarded closely by Polega. Dupre-Hebert, the outlet pass. That one rattles out. Good rebound by Davenport. They're in transition now. On the move are the Panthers. Trapped down low. And the easy backdoor cut layup for Koopa. That's 2 more. Brings it back to 9. Lear up top. Dupre-Hebert with it. Trotter breaking the half-court press is OU. Learig with the cut. Uses the screen by Trotter. That layup is off glass, off target. Returning is Williams with Davenport. The Panthers behind her. She goes up. That one's in. They're going to call the foul, I think, on the floor. So no basket and no free throws. Ball will be taken out of bounds as Davenport brings in a whole line change. Not the first time we've seen them do that today. OU also returning a few. Three women to switch out for everyone that's been out there. Denson returning.
Personal foul on the bearer for a shooting foul.
That one's taken by Axtell on target for 2 off glass. 57-50, 7:35 left to go.
Has there been a massive substitution for Oakland and Davenport?
And that one's going to be deflected out of bounds. The ball will remain with the Panthers out underneath the basket.
Substituting for Davenport is Gachua, Mitchell, Henderson, Schroeder, and Axel. And subbed in for Oakland is Baxter, Gula, Denson.
That shot off target, and finally some free throws on the way. Henderson will take these for Davenport. Still only 5 total free throw attempts on the game for the Panthers. Oakland's got 20, utilizing the foul game so far.
Personal foul on Baxter for a shooting foul, as that it will be a free throw, which we haven't seen a lot from Davenport.
I don't think, I mean, this is definitely the first free throw this quarter. It may even be the first free throw this half. It's been slow coming for the fouls so far on OU for when it comes to the shooting fouls, as that ball is taken in by Denson just off target.
As Davenport
she's fouled.
Is 2 and 6 in free throws, but also the percentage for a free throw is 28.6, and Oakland 70%, as there being another free throw for Oakland, which marks 15 and 21, as one more free throw makes it 16 and 22.
Good play there from the free throw line. Denson knocks down a couple. Those are her first points of the game. Now it'll be Davenport in transition, wide open down low, and an one bucket there from Henderson. And she's going to the line for an extra 2. Score 59-52. Chance to narrow this lead down to just 6.
Second free throw for Davenport that's actually very close by, as they are 2 and 7 with free throws. We're going to see if they can make it.
Off target. Good rebound off the missed free throw, though. Gold's got it. And they're going to call another personal foul. Refs whistling down everything. 7:01 to go in this quarter. Davenport's not going away as Trotter returns to the floor for Baxter. Baxter now has 4 personals, so they're going to keep her on the bench in case they need her down the line at the end of this quarter. Trotter playing a fantastic game, though. I mean, she's got 9 points and 5 boards. So, good substitution there.
Personal foul is on Schroeder for Davenport, as he said, substitutions in for Toter, out Baxter.
Looking for a little bit of discussion here, I think, with the between the referees and the equipment staff.
Oh.
Gold just getting tended to. She'll be all right. Returning to the floor and resuming play is OU. Inbound pass. Denson. Back to Gula. Breaking the press very easily is OU. Lyric. Corner pass for Gold. Wide open is Denson. She lets one fly. That one's off back iron. High shot there, but it's rebounded by Trotter. Taken away there by Davenport. Good defense there down low for the Panthers, as Trotter just towers over everyone down low playing center. And it's an offensive foul called moving screen on Mitchell. And OU retains possession.
Number 10, Maya Mitchell.
Maya Mitchell, the returner to the blacktop, but not as a Golden Grizzly, playing with the Panthers this season. Denson's got it in the corner. Passes it over to Smith. Guarded close by Mitchell. Back over to Denson. In the corner, Denson puts her shoulder down, and they're going to call a blocking foul on the Panthers.
Has there been
Gagwa.
a substitution for Ruthring, and out on the court to replace her is Smith, as personal foul on Davenport Gachua.
Gula up top with the ball, guarded closely by Axtell. High screen set by Trotter. She rolls. Passing up on it is Gula. That shot off target. Gold fights for it underneath with Axtell, but the Panthers come up with it. Axtell now being guarded in transition by Gold. Given up at half court. Denson, the defender. Gagwa cuts down low. Nearly loses her dribble. Outlet pass to Schrader. She goes up with the right hand off glass for 2. Good play there by Davenport. 59-54, 5-point lead now for OU. Davenport, if they can hold out defensively on this possession, it'd give them a chance to cut it down to just 1 possession.
It seems like Davenport has been making a comeback.
Angie Smith's got it. Looks for the outlet pass to Denson. Back up near the Grizzly logo. OU's got it. Driving is Denson. She goes up with one hand. Off target. Off the hands of Trotter. And the ball will head back to the Panthers with a chance to cut this down to 1 possession. And we're going to get a timeout called on the floor by the Grizzlies coaching staff. That's going to take us to a quick break. You are listening to WXOU Sports on YouTube. We will be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. We're here live from the OU Credit Union Arena for this exhibition matchup between our Oakland Golden Grizzlies women's squad and the Davenport Panthers. This is Gavin Smilowski on play-by-play and Nolan Wincel on color for our first women's broadcast of the year.
Has there been another substitution? Baxter and Ruthering is in. Tarit and Detson out of the play.
Ball will be taken out by Davenport with the chance to cut this down to one possession. Only up by 5. Oakland at one point in time had been leading by double digits, but they've had real trouble stretching it farther than 11 or 12. Ball up top. This is Davenport. Attacking the lane is Gagua. That's off all the way in the corner to Axtell. She wanted to fire that one. Good defense by Lyrig. Spin move there from Schrader. Off glass, off target. But a good rebound by Davenport to keep it alive. Intercepted by OU. This is in transition. Lyrig's got it. And she's fouled.
Oh, what a trip.
Hits the floor. That one's off target. She'll have some free throws on the way. And 2 free throws on the way once again for OU.
Which, ironically, the person that calls the foul is Mitchell Main.
Free throws on the way for Lyrig. She's having a great game today for her first game with OU. 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, along with only 1 turnover and a steal.
As Oakland is 17 and 23 now in 3 throws, as she will take one more and makes it 18 and 24 on 3 throws.
In that possession, she actually scored as many free throws as Davenport has knocked down the entire game. They're only 2 for 8 today. Not only are they not getting the line, but they're just not knocking them down at a high rate either. That three-pointer is off target by Axtell, but it's rebounded by the Panthers. A deep 3 from the logo. Gajwa off target, and it'll be OU basketball out of bounds. Gula's got it. 4:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. I apologize. Oakland already in the bonus as well. So every foul from here on out is going to be free throws for the Grizzlies. Gula's got it. Guarded closely by the Panthers. Up top is Gold. Full swing in the corner to Lyrig. High screen set by Baxter. She'll get it on the roll on the right block. Off target, deflected, out of bounds. Good defense. Standing straight up is Axtell and Henderson as they're able to force the ball off target. It'll be OU ball out of bounds. Lyrig will take it. Gears returning for Davenport. Couple of substitutions. Ball out to Gula. She's got it wide open to Baxter. The uncommon 3 from her. That one's off back iron. Rebounded by Schrader. In transition already are the Panthers. Handed off to Tony. And that's an offensive foul called on the Panthers. That's the 3rd time that's happened on that almost exact same play. Just a poor screen. OU retains possession at the half line. Looks like Williams returning to the floor for Schrader. She'll hit the bench. Williams has been the primary ball handler today for Davenport. Ball up top now for Gula. At the Grizzly logo, guarded immediately by Williams. Picked up at half court. High screen there from Baxter. Using it as Gula. Outlet pass up top for Lyrig. She's guarded closely. Full swing in the corner to Smith. Smith looks for something. Far sideline. She cuts in. 3-point on the way from Baxter. That one rattles out. Good rebound by Davenport. But Axtell loses it. Good play by Lyrig in transition. She gets the steal and the 2. 63-54. Looking to stretch that lead back to double digits. 3:35 to go in the 4th quarter. Ball up top. It will be Williams. She attacks. Loses her dribble there. Good defense by Lyrig. That ball's deflected. And it will be a jump ball called between Davenport and Baxter gets in there. Ball taken out of bounds underneath by Williams. Looking to keep this one in reach as we reach the final minutes of this game. Tony up top, guarded by Baxter. Tony has not been afraid to shoot from all the way back at the logo. She cuts in. Spin move pass is off target, intercepted by Baxter. In transition, it's a 4-on-2. Wide open, Angie Smith. Great ball movement from the Grizzlies. And that's going to take us to a timeout.
Seems like there have been an injury on the court.
We will be back with you guys shortly. This is WXOU Sports on YouTube. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. 3:12 to go as Tony hits the bench after a tough fall for Davenport. Returning is Axtell. Ball now up top. Williams with it. High screen there. Uses it. Full swing in the corner. Axtell's got it again. Nearly taken away by Gold. Back up top at the three-point line. Driving is Mitchell. Hands it off to Williams on the way through. Mid-range jump shot. Bounces back and forth and in.
I think that went off 1, 2, 3, down, in.
2 more points for Davenport, 65-56. And a foul there. That's going to be called very easily on Williams. It'll be her 3rd personal.
Oh.
As Smith hits the deck, but she'll get up just a bit rattled. Denson prepares to come back in the game.
As that was a personal foul on Williams.
And that'll be free throws, actually, again. And we're in the bonus already this early in the quarter.
Back in the blacktop, number 22, Kelly Denson.
Oakland is loaded and swimming in free throws, or what I like to call birdies.
Shout out to the OU baseball team for sending some members out here to help clean the floors after possessions, as a couple people hit the deck there. Score 65-56 now as that one rattles home. 2:38 left to go. OU up, looking to take this back to double digits.
They are 20 out of 26 now in free throws.
Crossing midcourt will be Williams. She's got it, tosses it back out to Polega up top, guarded close by Gold, nearly taken away at the Grizzly logo. That ball lost all over the place, and it looks like it'll end up with Smith. She's got it in transition, 1-on-4, and dribbles it off her foot. Disappointed in herself at that play. And that one will be a turnover. Smith having a great game today, 11 points, 3 boards, and an assist with 3 steals to go along with it. Williams has it now for Davenport, 1-on-1, and that's her matchup all day. Off target, though, on that shot. Gula with the rebound, and they're going to call another foul on Davenport. So free throws once again on the way. The Grizzlies just tacking them on. These will be free throws 27 and 28. As for Davenport, they're 2 for 8 on their free throw attempts today.
As there been a substitution with Schroeder, and coming out is William, the person who causes that foul, as it will be another free throw. Oakland is 20 and 26. She makes it 20 and 27.
That shot off target there for Gula. She's looking to get her first points from the floor today. 4 points on all free throws as that one goes down.
21 and 28.
A couple players looking to try to get their first points on the floor. Gula and Denson 0 for 6 and 7. Rogers with it. Well, Rogers checking into the game for OU for the first time. She gets her first minutes. That one's off target. Foul called on the floor. Taking out of bounds will be Schrader. This game is slowing down with these fouls. Almost in the bonus now as well as Davenport. 4 personals at the moment on OU.
Personal foul is on Oakland. Rogers.
Inbounds pass back to Koopa. She's got it up top, hands it off to Polega. Polega one-on-one with Baxter. Drops the shoulder. Foul called. 2 free throws on the way for Davenport. Looking to get into double-digit free throw attempts. Polega has 2. Good game for her. 5 points, 2 rebounds, and assist, along with 2 steals and a great hustle game on defense. As we got a quick substitution, and that'll actually be the 5th, if I'm not mistaken, for Leanna Baxter. So she's fouled out, exiting the floor. Trotter comes in for Leanna. Good performance for Baxter. 9 points, 6 boards, and 4 of which being defensive, 2 offensive. Good performance down low for Baxter. Free throws on the way now. Polega, that one's off target. Rebounded for Gold. In transition is Denson now for the Grizzlies.
They are now 2 and 11 with free throws for Davenport, which is not a high number.
Gula knocks down the 3 from the corner. First one in a while. In transition now is Davenport as they look to answer. Score 71-56, so Oakland blowing this one open with 1:38 to go. It's going to take a couple of threes here from Davenport to stay in the game. That 3 off target from Polega, rebounded by Denson. In transition again, Gula's got it. Nearing that corner spot, she wants that shot. Full court pass over to Rogers. That one's off target and fouled on the floor. 2 free throws on the way from Polega.
It really seems like Davenport have been very slowing down on the 3 points.
You just haven't seen them take as many this half. Does it have to do a lot with, I think they're getting a little bit tired. They've had a lot of subbing. Everyone's kind of got time on the floor, but Oakland has been playing a very pressing offense, so it's forced them to be disciplined on the defensive end, wasting a lot of their energy. It makes it a bit tough. You may not feel like it, but when you get tired, it gets really hard to shoot from 3. I mean, your shots slow down. You end up hitting the front of the rim a lot, and I think they've missed quite a bit in these last quarter, and it's resulted in that lead to grow for Oakland. They're up 71-56 now. I mean, it's been a very different ball game. Up 15 now. Second free throw on the way, and it's good from Polega.
4 and 12 with the 3 throws, so it's now we feel like we have been seeing a lot of Davenport 3 throws.
And OU bringing out their bench. Rogers is in with Lawrence and Aorit. Oakland will take it out underneath. It'll be Lawrence. 1:08 to go in this final period. 71-57. That ball taken away. Davenport now. They move in transition. Schrader's got it. Back out to long 3 from the Belfort. Oh, knocks it down. Nice shot there by Gagua. Beautiful 3 from the Belfort logo. That brings the lead up to 10. 52 seconds to go. Ball, center of the court. Lawrence blocked there. Great play by Polega. As OU keeps the ball alive. Hustle play. What a play there by Aortit as she hits the deck, keeps the ball alive for OU. Davenport will actually take over. Taking the ball out of bounds is Polega with Schrader on the floor. Picked up at half court by Rogers. Hands it back to Polega. She lets one fly. That one's off target. Rebounded by Trotter. OU in transition. Rogers has got it. Up top. Looks for the screen from Trotter. Doesn't use it. Good crossover. And that ball is lost out of bounds. Taking over possession is Davenport with 21 to go. Shot clock is off. And this will be the final possession, more than likely, of this game.
21 seconds left in the whole game. Oakland 71, Davenport 61 as the clock goes down.
Panthers need to hit a 3 here if they want to even have a chance in this game. That one's up, and it's on target, and they answer. It's not over yet. Davenport now only down by 7. Only 11 seconds, though, and It looks like they're going to probably run out the clock. That will be the ball game. 2-1, and a win at home for the opener. Exhibition matchup for OU. The women take down Davenport 71-64. This has been a WXOU Sports broadcast. I am Gavin Smilowski, your play-by-play, and thank you to Nolan Wincel for a fantastic color performance. We will be back with you guys, and have a good night.